It's the remote jobs that will survive layoffs. And I want to see if we actually agree with it. It's 7 remote jobs that will survive the next layoffs. All right. So it says nearly 70% of remote employees work in tech, according to Statista. But as a recent layoff show, even well, corporate and remote jobs are no longer guaranteed. Amazon is cutting about 14,000 corporate roles, marking one of the largest workforce reductions of 2025. And it says Big M has also eliminated more than 15,000 positions since May. Even so, remote and hybrid work remain popular, with flexible job postings continuing to rise. Yet fully remote workers face a 35% higher layoff risk than their hybrid or on-site peers, based on an analysis of 2 million white-collar workers by employment data providers. Now, so here are the jobs. The first one is cybersecurity analyst. And it says, when budget tightens, companies don't cut security, they strengthen it, which I agree.
I do agree with that. I agree with that role.
I agree, but kind of disagree, because I've seen security people recently just get laid off. So I think it depends more so on the industry than necessarily, like, most companies. If you don't have like that big of a team,
I'm not mad at them saying that about that title.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah. Now, other security roles, I can't speak to them, but an analyst is to me, they don't have enough. The companies.
Some people do. That's what I'm saying. Some people are not doing the work. So that's what I'm saying. When you're in a really big company, you got a really big team,
yeah,
and you're in one of those type of industries where layoffs occur, it's one of them things to look at. When budgets tighten, companies don't cut security, they strengthen it. As businesses shift more operations online during economic downturns, cyber threats multiply. Ransomware attacks, phishing schemes, and data breaches increase when companies are most vulnerable, making cybersecurity analysts essential regardless of economic conditions. And let's see. And it says, so I'm not going to read like probably everything, but that's the first one. And then it has an anecdote that says, like, why is layoff proof? Every company with an online presence needs cybersecurity, making these remote jobs critical infrastructure rather than optional expenses. Now, number 2, I agree with for sure. Healthcare IT specialists.
I ain't really seen them titles get laid off.
Exactly. The healthcare industry doesn't pause during recessions, and neither does its technology infrastructure. Healthcare IT specialists manage electronic health records, ensure HIPAA compliance, troubleshoot telehealth platforms, and maintain the digital systems that keep medical facilities running. Why is layoff proof? Healthcare remains essential regardless of the economic conditions, and the technology supporting it requires constant maintenance and expertise. Number 3, probably be a shocker, accounting and financial analysts.
I'm not shocked.
During economic uncertainty.
Like Fidelity, or what's the other one here?
Which one? They all here.
What is the blue one? I think they real big. They campus is huge.
Blue?
Maybe it's not blue.
I mean, you talking about like the big 4?
Yeah. Maybe.
KPMG?
Nope.
EY? PwC?
They like far out. Dang, I cannot think of it. But I'm saying that to say they're a huge company, and I've not heard them mention layoffs. Even Fidelity.
Yeah. They are, the Fidelity, a pretty good company.
I can agree with that one.
They say, why is layoff proof? Financial oversight intensifies during downturns, making these remote jobs more valuable when budgets shrink.
If anything, they probably getting a bonus. Yeah.
Technical writer and documentation specialist, which I don't know. I see. As companies streamline operations and reduce headcount, clear documentation becomes critical for maintaining productivity with leaner teams. Technical writers create the manuals, user guides, API documentation, and knowledge bases that allow companies to function efficiently. Man, a lot of companies, you do that stuff yourself when you're working on something new.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't know that to be its own role. I know that to be, like you said.
I know in some places you get technical writer.
Absolutely.
Why is layoff proof? Documentation becomes more valuable when companies operate with reduced staff and need to maintain productivity. The 5 is insurance agent and risk management consultant.
What was it?
Insurance agent.
Okay.
Protecting assets becomes a higher priority during economic instability.
What is an insurance agent? Like a claims person?
I guess so.
Okay. I mean, I can see that. Yeah. They don't.
But I think it might be more of insurance people that work with companies more than personal people. I think. I don't know.
Oh, like somebody has their own agency.
Probably, because I mean, like, cyber insurance has actually become a niche area that people can get into if you've worked in insurance.
I actually talked to this guy this year. I don't know where I was at or where I met him, but he has his own agency, and he was just telling me how he told a business that they should get cyber insurance. They said no, they didn't want to. He told them to at least get a smaller policy. They did, and they got compromised. And they had to call him.
Customer success manager, which I kind of feel like this
I don't agree with that one.
Right. They said not all customer success roles are created equal during layoffs. While luxury brands and discretionary services companies may cut these roles, customer success managers in essential services remain critical. This includes healthcare, software, financial platforms, insurance technology, cybersecurity, and business infrastructure tools. Why is layoff proof? Customer retention is essential services directly protects revenue streams and making these remote jobs valuable during budget cuts. They got a point.
They got cut though.
Yeah.
Across a lot of companies,
I know.
badly.
I agree. That's what I'm like. I don't know. Like, are they just using straight data? Like, I don't know how recent the data they got from this. Software developer, AI, cybersecurity, and core infrastructure. While many tech jobs face layoff risks, software developers in specific high priority areas remain in demand. Developers focus on artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and core infrastructure work on system companies cannot afford to neglect, even during economic downturns.
I agree with that. I don't know if it's true, but I do think that if you're a SWE, it might be easier for you to find a role because the roles are always there.
Right. Why is layoff proof? Companies may cut experimental projects, but they tend to retain developers, maintaining critical systems and building tools that improve efficiency. So it was just talking about like making your job remote layoff proof. And I'm like, to be honest, unless you're in certain industries, nothing is just layoff proof. Like,
facts.
Always have a backup plan. Always stay interviewing. Make sure your LinkedIn profile look good so the recruiters hit you up. Just usually never know because you can been somewhere 15 years and this is the day, hey man, gotta let you go.
Yeah. The only thing I think you can do to be layoff proof is to better manage your money and also think about what else you can be doing to bring in some more income.
Or work C2C, so holla at Justice.
Period.